everyone, welcome back. How you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. My name is Cynthia. If you're here for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like and share my video, and to my returning subscribers, you guys are highly welcome. Today's video I'm going to be showing us how to make this asymmetric neckline dress. I'm making this dress for a client. I won't be putting it on after stitching it because it's not mine. I'll go ahead and defold my fabric. I'm cutting the front and the back together. This is the back, it's folded into two. The front is also folded into two. The back side is 1.5 inches wider than the front. I'll be using this 1.5 inches for zipper allowance. So let's go ahead and place our measurement. This is my starting line. I will be cutting out the half length first. Our half length is 18 inches, so I'm cutting out 19 inches. I'll use half inch to join the shoulder and use half inch to join it to the lower part. So I have 19 inches here. I will mark the bust measurement. Shoulder to bust is 12 inches. Shoulder to waist is 18 inches. The shoulder measurement is 15 inches. Divided by 2 is 7.5 inches. I'll add half inch for sewing allowance. That's 8 inches. I'll mark 3.5 inches for the neck width. I'll mark 1.5 inches for the back depth and 3.5 inches for the front depth. I will connect it. This is the back and this is the front. I will go to the shoulder here, mark 1 inch for shoulder slope. I'll connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. So we add my half inch for stitching allowance. Joining allowance here at the upper part. I will mark half of her armhole measurement. Half of her armhole measurement is 8.25. To get your armhole measurement, you will divide your post measurement by 6 plus 1.5 inches. The one I'm working with is 8.25. Right on this 8.25, we'll still mark 8 inches for the shoulder measurement. I will connect it up. I'll place our bust measurement. Our bust measurement is 40 divided by 4 is 10 inches. I'll add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. I'll look for the midpoint of the armhole. The midpoint is 4.1. I will connect it like so. This is the back armhole. To get the front armhole, I will come inside right on this midpoint by half inch. I will connect it. So I'll go to the waistline and mark 1/4 of the waist measurement. Her waist is 34, divided by 4 is 8.5. So we mark 1.5 inches for that. I want the dart to be 1.5 inches. And I'll mark 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. I will connect it like so from the chest to the waistline. I will go to the waistline here. Go inside by 3/4 of an inch. This is to eliminate any zip bulge. I will connect it up. I will go ahead and cut it out. Cut the neckline now. I'm using the same neckline for the front and the back. So I'm using this 3.5 inches for the neckline, both the front and the back. Don't forget to add your sewing allowance at the shoulder. I'll mark my dart. The dart measurement is 8 inches, divided by 2 is 4. I'll add half inch for sewing allowance, that is 5 inches. I will make a knot here. I will pin the back zip. I will open it up and then make the slanted shoulder. I'm cutting out the left side. So this is my zipper allowance. I make sure I use pin to hold the zipper allowance. So I lay them against each other, wrong side facing wrong side. I will be cutting out this side. From the shoulder, I will go down by 5.5 inches. So I'm going to connect it like so. I'm cutting out 5.5 inches. I'll just add extra half inch for sewing allowance. In order to avoid the gaping here, I'll go inside by 1 inch. From here, I'll go inside by 1 inch and reconnect it. So I will cut this out. I will cut out the facing later on. Go ahead and cut the lower part. The lower part is half circle. I will divide the waist measurement by 3.14. 3.14 is the formula we use for half circle. Our waist measurement is 34 inches. I will add 1 inch for allowance, that is 35 inches. 35 divided by 3.14 is 11.14. 11.14 is the radius. The dress full length is 50 inches. I will minus the half length. Half length is 18 inches. 50 minus 18 is 42. 42 plus 11.14 is 53.14. So I'll fold my fabric. The fabric will be 53.14. So my fabric is folded into two this way. I will check if this side is up to 53 or 54 inches. I'm using 4 yards of crepe fabric. I have 54 inches. It's folded into two. I'm cutting out a half circle. I will fold it like this, like a triangle, into 4. I will go ahead and mark the length first before marking out the radius. The length I'm cutting out is 54 inches. I'll round it to 54 instead of 53.14. So I'm marking 54 inches round. I will cut out the length for cutting out the radius. So I'll go ahead and mark out the radius. The radius is 11.14. So we round it to 12 inches. Instead of 11.14, I'll mark 12 inches around. I'll place my tape over here, mark 12 inches round. And cut it out. So this is the back. So I've shifted it a little bit. So the back will be 1 inch bigger than the front because of zipper allowance. I shifted it a little bit. I'm splitting it into two. I'll use these two for the back and these for the front. So my client requested for short sleeve instead of long sleeve. I'll be making a short sleeve. The sleeve length plus sewing allowance is 9.5 inches. 8.25 is the armhole measurement. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance. I will come down by 4 inches. A round sleeve is 14 inches divided by 2 is 7 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance, that's 8 inches. So we take it like so and then bring it down. Get it out. So we're done with the cutting. We'll go ahead and put the whole fabric together. I will start with the upper part. I'm cutting the facing. With 2.5 inches length. This is the front. I'll use the facing to turn the neckline, both the front and the back. Stitch it with 1/2 inch and turn it to the wrong side. I will also stitch the dart. This is the dart measurement. I will mark 3/4 of an inch on each side. I will take it from here and take it from here. I will stitch it up to 1/2 inch below the bust line. I will do the same thing for this side. I will repeat the same thing for the back also. Use facing to turn the neckline and then stitch the dart. So guys, I finished stitching the dart. I've also used the facing to turn the neckline. So I turn it to the wrong side. I used a hemming gun to keep it in place. So I did the same thing for the back. I will go ahead and join the lower part and the upper part together. So this is the front. This is the lower part. I will lay them against each other, right side facing right side. I'll use 1/2 inch to join them together. I will repeat the same thing for the back. I will use 1/2 inch to join them together. So guys, I'm done joining the upper parts and the lower parts together. I cut out 4 pockets. I place my hand like so, add some allowance to it and then trace it out. I cut out 4. I'll go down 1 inch from the waistline. This is the back side. Place it here. Go down 1 inch on this side, place it here. I will do the same thing for the front part. I'll be adding zip to the back. We stitch the back side up to here. Then attach my zip. I will use my zipper allowance to stitch this side and stitch the other side. After I've done that, I will join the front and the back together. I will lay them against each other, right side facing right side. I will use 1/2 inch to join the shoulder and use 1 inch to stitch it. I will stitch it right from the armpit. Take it to the pocket and bring it down. I will repeat the same thing for this side. I will stitch it, take it to the pocket and then bring it down. So guys, I'm done joining the front and the back together. This is the shoulder. This is the front. This is the back. I've also attached the zip. Cut out normal sleeve already. So I'll be cutting out the slant sleeve and the slant side. Before I cut out the slant sleeve, I will cut out one side. This side is high while this side is low. I will cut out the same part, this side. I will go to the bottom here and go up by 13 inches. So I'll mark 13 inches here. I will connect these 13 inches like so. Take it. So this is the midpoint. I will still go take it all the way to this side. This is the midpoint. I went inside by 15 inches. So I'll be cutting it right from this 15 inches all the way to the other side. So I went inside from that side to here. From the midpoint is 15 inches. So I will cut this side out. This is the slant. 1 inch to hem the lower part. I will fold it 1/2 inch twice, hem it round. So I will go ahead and cut out the slanted sleeve. Is this slanted sleeve or an off shoulder sleeve? So this is the other one. I hem it with 1 inch and stitch it 1 inch here. We're cutting out the slanted sleeve or off shoulder sleeve. This is for the slanted side or off shoulder side. The armhole measurement is 8 1/4. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance, that is 9 1/4. And I will mark 1 inch here. I will use this 1 inch for hemming allowance to hem the upper part of the sleeve. I minus 5 1/2 inches from the off shoulder part, so I will still minus 5 1/2 inches here. So I minus 5 1/2 inches and I'll mark 9 1/2 inches. That's the length of the sleeve. I will use the easiest method. I will take this part, the slanted part of the armhole. I will take the slanted part, place it like so. I just need to leave space for the sewing allowance. I will place it like so. I will use this for sewing allowance and cut this side off. Okay, I'm cutting out this side. I'll use 1 inch to hem the lower part and use 1 inch to stitch the side. Alright guys, I'm done stitching the sleeve. So this will be on this side. I will place it like so, right side facing right side. I will take the stitches to this side with 1/2 inch and stitch this to this. So after stitching that, I will turn the dress to the wrong side and attach this other one. So guys, I'm done attaching the sleeves. And this is the normal sleeve and this is the slanted side. I also hem the lower part. And this is the back. That's it for today. Thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in my next one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Love you. Bye.